Football weather for sure. December and a big one between two first-place teams. As the Bucs won the toss, they have deferred. 49ers will get the ball first. Here's Purdy, going to throw it. Pressure in his face, and he gets smashed. And a penalty flag as well. Keanu Neal on the safety blitz. But I wonder if they get him on the flag. Deebo Samuel in the backfield now. They're going to pitch it to Samuel. Right side, gets a block. Samuel cuts it upfield. Deebo Samuel is in for the touchdown.
Let's go, boys. Let's go answer it now. It's going to be a dogfight. That's why we're here. Mike and Will!
Blitz coming. Picked up. Brady, though, is in trouble and throws incomplete, I think. Or is that a fumble?
Let's go, boys. Come on. You want it, you got it. It's right here. You like football, this is where you want to be. You guys got it? On one-on-one. Ready?
Here's Brady. Only a three-man rush this time. Going deep. Has Evans wide open. He's got it. Mike Evans, foot race.
Take a suck it out. Oh, yeah.
There's a penalty, though, back at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go, boys. Come on. We got to go fight. Got to go fight. It ain't going to be any easier all day. Right? Let's go slug it out.
4th and 1. Brady throwing incomplete. Evans, the intended receiver, and the Buccaneers will turn it over on downs.
You can see Brady just frustrated. He knows that's a ball that he didn't put exactly where he wants it. And another example of that red zone offense that just can't quite find a way to get it done.
Hey, take this stupid thing off my back. Just rip it off. It's go through there. Just take it out.
It's taped on.
It's all right. Just take it.
We heard y'all been working extremely hard in the classroom and in athletics. So me, my wife, and our foundation board members got y'all a nice little Christmas present. So y'all go in here, look for y'all names on the balloons, and just, enjoy. But check it out. Your names are on there. It's a couple items before Christmas, a little early Christmas present for y'all, for all y'all's hard work. So just keep it up.
Thank you.
The holidays are officially here at Advent Health Training Center. All thanks to Mike Evans. High school students from the Tampa Bay area are the guests of honor this afternoon. 13 of them, appropriately.
I know it means a lot to the kids, but it means equally as much to me and my wife. I mean, we get great joy out of helping kids, and especially deserving kids, especially around the holidays. Just want to show them that hard work pays off, and it's a really fun time for me and my family.
Mike and his wife Ashley began their foundation back in 2017. And since then, they continue to raise money and awareness for two major issues that affect young people.
Oh, yeah.
Education and domestic violence.
My dad passed away in October, and you were his favorite wide receiver.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I'm sorry to hear that, though, about your pops. But
Thank you
I appreciate
so much.
the love and support, man. Yeah. Keep doing your thing in school, man. I heard y'all had a good semester. I remember what it's like to be a kid and be in those situations and wishing I could have something like this, a moment like this. And it's cool. Just want to show them that anything is attainable, and as long as you work hard, you can reach your goals. I heard y'all been working hard in that classroom.
Like me.
You do that, good things gonna happen.
Everybody know Mike, man. He's just so reserved. He's just a normal guy. He don't see himself as the Mike that everybody sees him as. He's always there, helping hand to people. Sometimes he even take money out of his own pocket to give.
Thank you. No problem.
Hi, you're my mom's favorite.
Mike's a guy that truly cares about everyone he meets. His ability to interact and connect with not only the teammates and other people in the building, but the fans. He genuinely is one of the best people I know.
What up, Mike Evans?
What's good, man? That's my teammate, Devin White.
How y'all doing, man? Nice to meet y'all.
You want Sunday footballs? Yeah, that's Sunday footballs.
He just showed me, like, you know, we got all these blessings and success, but it's okay to share it with others, you know. And being around him and being really close to him, man, that kind of, like, even pushed me to want to give more. Like, he's just always been a person that's never been selfish.
Mari, what you doing, dog? Mari, what you doing, boy?
So cute.
Yeah, kids reach out all the time, especially the kids that we've granted scholarships to in the past. They reach out and say, thank you so much for helping me, you know, in first year of college and things like that. And it's pretty cool. I just want to give a helping hand whenever I can.
Perhaps the greatest gift that Mike Evans has given to the Tampa Bay community is his dependability, on and off the field. But even on the cusp of his 9th straight 1,000-yard season, the Bucs' #1 playmaker can only do so much.
You're looking at Mike Evans and you're wondering how in God's name are him and Tom Brady still not on the same page. I mean, Mike Evans is a perennial All-Pro.
I don't know if there's something wrong with a guy like Mike Evans, but these guys look slow. They don't have the firepower.
But certain people, they love to hear what people are saying about them and this and that. I don't hear much, but what I do hear, if I hear any doubt, then I just laugh them off because my opinion matters more to me than anybody else's, especially when it comes to football and the receiver position. Nobody can hold me to a higher standard than myself.
But at the same time, Mike can't change the course of the season by himself. Slow starts have been a problem for the Buccaneers lately, and tonight they need both sides of the ball to push the pedal down and keep it there.
Ain't nobody gonna save us. We don't need nobody to save us, man. No. We know what we got. We know what we're capable of. Let's go out there and play great team ball, protect our house, man. Let's have some fun, man. Show that passion, show that energy today. Let's go.
Sir. Yep.
Family on 3, 1, 2, 3. Family.
The Bucs, they're 6-7. It's so up and down. Last week, just a brutal loss to San Francisco.
And everyone's been waiting for that moment, right, where it's like, okay, they're going to figure it out. Tom Brady's going to come and save the day. It just hasn't happened this year. It's really difficult. And there's Carlton Davis right there. He's got a huge responsibility today. Jamar Chase, one of the top receivers in the game. Davis has to keep Chase in front of him.
Carlton has one of the most eclectic, outstanding personalities that I have ever been around. He loves to play the best receiver. He loves competition. And the bigger the game it is for him, the better he'll probably play.
Going 1st and 10. They fake the P. Ryan ball. It's tipped. And there's your man, Carlton Davis, who gets it off the deflection with the interception.
And this is what you wanted to start. We said Davis needed a big game.
Understanding what the offensive coordinator is trying to do to you, understanding how offenses use their weapons in certain situations. I feel like I'm the best. Yeah.
Good weather to get a pick. Good weather. There you go. Hey, it's like I say, go to the ball, good things will happen to you. Yeah. Keep going to the ball, good things will happen to you.
Here is on 3rd and 8. And again, they're able to convert on 3rd down, and it's Mike Evans with the catch. He's been quiet of late, Tony.
He has to win these one-on-one matchups, and he does here by a lot. That's a tall task for Taylor Britt all day.
Fournette in at running back. Up top they go to Evans. He's at the 40 of the Bengals and pushed out of a tackle and gets to the 26.
He looks fresh. I will say this, he is running like a young Mike Evans, and he is young, but this was all the way across the field. Watch this. You got to navigate through and then go give an angle. See the movement? He's got a burst getting out. Whew.
They've had 7 red zone snaps already today. Could this be the one that finally brings them 6? On 4th and goal, Brady's pass back in the end zone, and it's a touchdown to Russell Gage.
This was an outstanding job at the top of the route. Watch. Whoop, whoop. And Taylor Britt gets caught peeking into the backfield at Brady. And that is a Easy pitch and catch right there.
Killed. Going down, that's you. Killed. Needed that bad.
The Bucs are playing with a different level of speed tonight, and early on, Cincinnati can't see them coming.
3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Here's the snap. We send a blitzer. He fumbles the ball, but he recovers at the 12. Blitzing linebacker Levante David forces yet another fumble in his great career as a Buccaneer.
Trying to get that ball. You gotta get it.
First and goal coming up for the Bucs. Brady with 189 yards passing and a touchdown pass.
Hurry, now!
To Godwin, and he's across. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Evans helped get him home with a block. They are hitting on all cylinders today.
Let's go, Chris. Oh, you're that guy, man. That's all you get. The nickel. I heard you. I was going for the most dangerous. I'm getting in. He gonna have to body. You would have got in no matter what, you know.
Here's the pass, back shoulder, and it's incomplete. Davis helped break it up.
Remember I said the most important guy in this game for the Buccaneers is going to be Davis?
Oh, I'm hype. I'm clapping it up. I'm celebrating.
I mean, it's not a lot of times where I see guys beating him off the line. I see guys getting off his press. When he gets his hands on you, you're kind of, I don't want to say the F word, but you're screwed.
Whenever you can get your hands on the ball, you're in the zone. You know, whenever you can like run a route for a receiver, you're in the zone. So that'll definitely turn me into the Hulk.
Here's Burrow going to the end zone. Pass knocked down again by Carlton Davis, who's making the plays in this one.
A lot of teams be trying to avoid Carlton because his strength is at the line of scrimmage.
He's going to have to go against Chase one-on-one, and when Chase is one-on-one, he wins always. The problem is I think Carlton Davis is an outstanding cornerback who the world is really starting to understand.
You know, I'm a real cover corner, zero help. I'm gonna follow you wherever you at. So it's like, point me to the guys who's doing that. Then I'll let you know.
Carlton Davis and the defense buckle down on the Bengals. It's a step in the right direction, but in the second half, the Buccaneers simply run out of gas.
Jet! Fakes it. Throws it. Wilcox has it. Touchdown, Cincinnati for the closer. So what do you think the Bucs are capable of doing in the playoffs? Would you give them a chance to do anything in the playoffs after what you've seen here?
I think what Tampa Bay did today was the first time all year that I said they can change, they can become this team. Today, for a half, they had that as good a well-oiled machine as they did in the Super Bowl run. The fact that they could do it for a half, Jim, and motion that many times and play action that many times,
you know it's there.
They can do it.
We got 3 weeks left. We got 3 games left. We can only play one at a time. It starts with us, guys. Division's ours. You saw what we were in the first half. That's what we could be. That's what we should be. That's what we gotta be. Work on the focus of the penalties today, okay? Work on the focus of the penalties. Get in and out of the huddle. Do not leave anything unturned going into this week. Make sure you got your Christmas shopping done, because we're going out there on a business trip to win the division. Make sure the focus is there. Break it up.
For the Buccaneers, it's been a season of the unorthodox. Forced to evacuate from an incoming hurricane. Winning a football game on German soil. They suffered freak injuries and tough losses. But at 6-8, they remain atop the NFC South. This Sunday is Christmas Day, but it's also game day.
What's at stake tonight for Tampa? Win, and it sets up a win and in game next week at home against Carolina. Now, if the Bucs lose tonight, next week is a must-win to stay alive. So that's what's at stake simply For Todd Bowles' team, he's back in Arizona. Todd was the defensive coordinator when Bruce Arians was the head coach here just under a decade ago.
It kind of changes around week 14 or 15. You're kind of in playoff mode then because you have to win to get in. You don't have next week to correct the mistakes. You have to win or go home.
My boy say he's Santa Claus right now.
I'm Santa Claus tonight.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we going to the party.
I'm in my bag.
We about to go to the party, mess it up, you know what I'm saying? Do what we do best, you heard? Play that lockdown defense. You did.
Hey, let's go, man. Let's own this field today. Hey, we're gonna own this field.
Here's McSorley. It's emptied out for him. James Conner with the catch on the wing. And not going to go very far.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The Tampa defense went by. You missed some names. Vita Vea is not there. You know, Dean, the corner's not there. Kingsbury has him going quick now.
We good. We good. Make plays, not excuses.
3 receivers left. Here's the snap. We fumble the football. It's loose. It's on the ground. A scoop of the 30. Down the sideline. Devin White. He's tackled from behind at the 45-yard line.
So the pressure comes. A Todd Bowles specialty. Anthony Nelson forced it out. White recovered.
Great job getting the sack and the script. That was amazing. Great job getting the sack and the script. That was amazing.
Hey, was y'all thinking that cloud down there?
I saw you downfield. I thought you were getting it going.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, isn't it, that the team that establishes something of a running game in this half is probably the team that's going to win, because it appears that protection is going to be an issue for both teams. And so if you can at least slow the pass rush some by establishing a run game, at least you're going to have a chance to score a touchdown or two here.
First and 15 for the Fournette carry. O'Keefe, the tight end, leading the way. And Fournette showing some. Look at that. Dozen guys carry him all the way to the first down mark. And the Buccaneers show a little juice on that play. Brady just pushes it out to Fournette, who got a nice block to get to the edge. And Leonard Fournette with a big run. Fournette on the edge. Leonard Fournette breaks a tackle into open space. Fournette down the sideline to 30. And by far the longest play of the night.
Letting the truck, Leonard Fournette, take off down the field. A great combination of speed and power, breaking that tackle right there.
Brady throws Rashad White. Can he get there? Yes, touchdown. The rookie out of Arizona State, back in the desert, gets his second receiving touchdown of his rookie season. Ryan Suckup now from 42 to tie the game. Suckup knocks it through, and we are tied at 16.
Well, you can't have a closer game than this. It's just been back and forth all night long. But a couple of things have been unearthed here to some extent, right? Once Tom Brady got into the no-huddle offense, he found an edge. And one of the edges he found was that J.J. Watt had to be a little worn out. He was dominating play inside for so long, but he basically hasn't come off the field.
Let's get it back. Let's get it back. Let's go home. Get it back. Go home. You know what it is. Hey, let's get it back. Go home. Get it back. Go home.
Tom Brady just came over to his wide receivers, told them exactly what he wanted to do on this drive, and then gave a thumbs up and a big smile and said, all right, and walked away.
And onto the field, and a field goal now wins. Next score wins this one. Pressure comes, Brady gets rid of it, and it's caught by Evans. First down for Mike at the 24-yard line. Brady pumping, now throwing downfield towards Russell Gage, who hangs on at the 47-yard line. Fournette blocked it. Brady's sideline shot is caught by Evans. There's the timing you were looking for earlier. Pressure again. Gage back in the game. Spinning, turning, inside the 20. Gage stays on his feet. Pulled down quickly. So Ryan Suckup, the 14-year veteran. Come on. It'll be a 40-yard field goal attempt for the win. Zach Trinner snaps it. Jake Camarda holds it. This for a come-from-behind win for the Buccaneers. Operation Perfect. And the Buccaneers with a Christmas gift to their fans. An overtime victory from down 10 with 10 minutes to go.
Great job, man. Good job. I'll keep that tonight.
And Tampa puts themselves in position to win the division next week.
Best of all time. Playing great. Appreciate it. Keep it up. Much respect.
Yeah, I mean, overtime games suck, but you got to go out and do what you got to do. It was awesome. It was awesome seeing the boys fight. I love it.
Hey, what they say on TikTok, I mean, hey, a win is a win. Hey, a win is a win.
Hey guys, it's CD checking in. We got the dub. We're on to the next one. Let's go.
Buck Nation, we ride, we fight to the end, and we ball out every time. Let's get it.
Hey, good job, man. Great job. Good job. Merry Christmas, man.
Way to fight, man. Hey, that's how you stick together. That's brotherhood. That's what it's all about. It's Christmas. We got that win. We finna go celebrate. Let's go. Merry Christmas. With me. Hey, win on 3, 1, 2, 3. Win.
Welcome and thank you for joining us here today to make this a special night for the entire Tampa Bay Buccaneer organization. Typically, when we're preparing to induct someone in the Ring of Honor, it gives us a chance to reminisce about some of our fondest memories of a time in the past. This Sunday will mark the first time that we've ever inducted a current member of our organization into the Ring of Honor. Bruce did more than simply win on the football field. He brought swagger. He inspired confidence. And in the end, he produced the most successful 3-year period in our franchise history. As impressive as his coaching accomplishments have been, it has been his work in the areas of diversity and gender equality that will play a large role in defining his career legacy. BA, I want to thank you for all the great moments you've created here at Raymond James Stadium. In particular, on the evening of February 7th, 2021, where we became the first team in NFL history to win a championship in our own stadium. Enjoy the rest of the night. We look forward to seeing everybody on Sunday as we unveil you in the Ring of Honor.
Thank you. Make sure you all have a drink. I have so many people to thank, and it might sound odd, but I want to thank Mr. Malcolm and Linda Glazier for raising such a hell of a family. I mean, truly is an honor to work in this organization because they know what that word means. I want to thank my family, obviously. My wife, who's only moved 20 times. You know, this hasn't all been fun. We got fired enough times that makes this even more special. Hopefully, this night means as much to you as it does me. The best coaching staff in the world. You guys were all together. We didn't have anybody pulling strings against each other. It was all one team, one cause, every man do his job. Best coaching staff, I think, in the National Football League, and still is. Trust, loyalty, respect. 3 words that we brought here and our guys brought in. Players, you are the reason we're here. I'm not going up there, you put me up there. Like I always said, it's your team, and you bought it. You bought it, and you did it. Thank all of y'all for coming, and hope we have a hell of a time. Thank you.
What's your feelings about Bruce going into the Ring of Honor on Sunday?
I think it's outstanding. You know, he's a legendary coach. He's been at it a long time. A lot of accolades. You know, there's really not many more or much more accolades than getting your name put on the stadium. It means you've done a heck of a job as a coach. You know, really that's very rare.
Talk about how he put a stamp on this organization when he came in 2019.
Well, Bruce came in, he's very confident, understands exactly what he wants to do, how he has to do it, what he needs to do. He doesn't have to think that much. He's been around this game a long time. He's learned a lot of things along the way. He's given a lot of advice along the way. And just his attitude and his persona around the building made everything comfortable when we first came in here. Brought in guys he trusts, gave them complete control of what they do, gives you a lot of confidence, can get in your face at the same time. He's brought the Kango hat back in here, so, he has his own style and he does things his own way, and I think that's impressive.
Perhaps it was obvious that whenever Bruce Arians decided to step down from coaching, his accomplishments would cast a long shadow for whomever became his successor. Transitions may not always be seamless, but in the case of Todd Bowles, his players will tell you all that you need to know.
Todd Bowles will have success because he has the respect of the team. He's a guy who everybody likes. He's a guy who you want to play hard for. He's a coach who you want as a head coach.
Mike, go play safety. Win, be number 2.
Bowles is just super smart, man. His football intellect is just outstanding, and he's one of the coaches that I've learned from the most.
Yes, you can't make that play right there. That's for a football player to make.
He understands the game, better than probably anybody I ever came across.
He'll pull up the film and explain to you as he show that exact defense. I call this because of this, this, and this, and that's why I tell y'all to do this. And you just be looking like, wow, this guy is pretty smart.
That's not for you to jump. They do have a hook player in there. That ball got to be down here for you.
The team has a consistent amount of plays that they're gonna run. This is their bread and butter, the meat and potatoes, but they'll throw some asparagus in there. And the way he counters that asparagus sometimes to be able to give us that full course meal in the game plan, it's crazy to see because it's so quick.
He does it all the time. We have a whole game plan, and let's say for some reason it's not going to plan or they doing something to counter it, he'll just throw something else in. They just make some adjustments on the fly. Or we have a game plan for one week, and the next week we throw it out, get a whole nother game plan, a whole nother defense in. It's just crazy.
You try to tweak their game to help them to get better. You don't try to change it completely, and you try to constantly change the scheme to work to their strengths and not their weaknesses.
He does not forget anything. He does not ask questions that he does not already know the answer to. So the older I've gotten, I've grown to understand that.
I can't yell at a guy if I hadn't taught him what I was yelling at him about. So I make sure I teach them, then I make sure they have it. Then once I know they have it and they understand it and they know how to do it, I'm probably gonna yell at you all day long. That's mental concentration. It's not just a physical thing. You gotta battle the opponent, you gotta battle your playbook, and you gotta battle your mind. But it takes mental fortitude to play this ball game.
No sugarcoating, it's gonna be straightforward, and this is what I want from you. And then as a man in this league, that's what you want.
He played the game for 9 years in the league, so he knows what to expect. He's a player's coach, and he understands what you go through, and he understands what you're seeing out there.
Even when he was defensive coordinator, he was like, Leonard, he got that funny, Leonard, man, you're doing a wonderful job, man. And for me, to see him get that head coach job is special because he deserves it. He's always the same. He's cool, he's calm, and he's a great man.
And he's a very great guy. That's what a lot of people don't never say when they talk about him, man. He's a real father figure to a lot of us, and I salute him, and man, he's great at what he does.
He's just a rock-solid presence for all of us. Never too high, never too low, tells us the truth, pushing hard every day like we are to try to get better and help the team improve, and I think we all love playing for him. Hopefully we play our ass off for him, and that's something that we got to continue to be able to do.
Hey guys, that's a good mental part of it. We got to bring our physical part to the game. Make sure with New Year's Eve coming up, we don't do nothing to our bodies to sacrifice being selfish for our team. We already spent Christmas on the road. It's one day to win the division. Let's make sure we're on top of everything, be where you're supposed to be.
Humid, sticky New Year's Day, 73 degrees, 90% humidity. You could feel it.
Here's the bottom line for the Bucs.
Hasn't looked pretty at times, but if they win today, they clinch, they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, and the formula's been very simple. They've played great defense. They try to keep games low scoring and keep them close, and then they hand the ball to the best player of all time, and they say, all right, Tom Brady, lead us down the field and win the game late. That's been the formula. The question is it sustainable?
Let's get after it, baby. Let's get after it. Let's get after it. Get after it. Get after it, big dog.
Then you have the Panthers. They started the year 1-5. You're thinking no chance this team has for the playoffs. Well, guess what? If they win today and they win next week, they're in the playoffs, and Steve Wilks has done a great job.
Yeah, you got to give Steve Wilks and this entire staff's just such credit for what they've done. This turnaround is remarkable. But having said what we did about Tampa, if you're Carolina, you don't want to get into a low-scoring, close-game match and hand the ball to Tom Brady and say, okay, I hope we can pull it out.
Right now, cloudy as we get set to go. The Bucs have won the toss. They decided to defer, so we'll see. The Panthers will get it first. Donald to throw it again. He's got time. Stands in, delivers, end zone. Tommy Tremble, and the Panthers, just like that, grab the lead.
Practiced it every freaking day. Guys, we gotta see that now. Damn, guys. Right down the field.
Through the first series, the Bucs defense isn't seeing the game the same way as their head coach. But when they listen, he tells them everything they need to know.
20 is in, watch the screen. 20 and 15, watch the screen.
Gonna set out a screen to Chenault, gets a block, makes a move up across the 40, and just short of a first down by a yard.
Gun clip, he's running.
3rd and 1, it's a keeper for Darnold on that zone read, and I think he's gonna be just a little bit short.
Half yard. Devin, get lined up. Alert the fake.
Another play fake. Darnold. Pressure. Hit as he throws and just gets rid of it and throws it away. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka had some heat there, and Darnold had to get rid of it.
That's all they're going to do. Good job. That's all they're going to do.
This is where Todd Bowles has really made his reputation as a defensive play caller. What exotic pressure? How does he break down the Carolina protection here on 3rd down and get his defense off the field?
3rd and 5. Darnold floating one.
Oh, he pushed off.
He's got it.
He's pushing off.
The touchdown. DJ Moore.
Well, I remember us busting 2 plays, letting them get down the field. Obviously, they have a good team, and they were playing very well at the time, but we didn't panic because we knew they were correctable, and we figured we had to stay together if we wanted to win this game. So that part of it, we didn't panic at all at that point. I know he's pushing you off, but you got to be outside no matter what. Even if you have to cheat it, you got to be outside. All your help is inside. We can't help you out there.
He'd rather talk to you like, hey, this is what happened. And this what you did, and that's it. Because he know that he can't get us riled up in the middle of the game, because then we won't focus. So he just rather sit down and talk. But at practice, yeah, he probably like, he'll probably cuss you out.
Hey, let's go, D. That's it. That's it. Let's play. Let's go, Sean. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, I have a question. How vulgar can this go?
You gotta be me. Damn it. Nick. Hey.
He's very verbal. He is very, if you don't do this, I'm gonna stick my foot down your mother throat. And he, for the most part, man, he's just, you don't want to piss him off. He's the guy that you don't want to piss off. You want to do things the right way.
You kidding me? Where are you going? Go, Dean. Oh, me.
You better not mess up, and then you just got to expect the sarcasm to come, but don't take it personal.
He turned his back on cover 3. They don't have any outs that he's going to throw. It's going to be an out and up every time. You have to stay on top of that guy when he's by himself. You have to. Come on.
He has a drive to win. Like, he has a standard to be the best defense in the league, and he carries that on his shoulder, and he expects that from his players.
ahead. We got plenty of time to win this game, D. Don't give up the cheap.
And we're back with 2:04. The ball is loose, and Darnold's in trouble. Sitting on the ground. The Buccaneers have it. White's got it. Oh, my goodness, what a turn of events.
He mishandles the snap, and instead of just falling on it, he tries to pick it up.
Gotta win it, D. Gotta win it. We gotta win it. Don't run behind the quarterback. It's what we worked on during the week. Now get your ass off the ball and go. Keep them in the pocket.
Darnold, pressure, and he is dropped. Antoine Winfield.
Well, we've talked a lot about Antoine Winfield matching up in the slot, but he's also a great blitzer.
We're making him throw. He ain't gonna beat us in the air. Everybody's got free picks. That ball gonna come down the field. Everybody needs to go after it.
Fake to Hubbard. Darnold steps away from pressure, lofty deep, going end zone. It is intercepted. Sean Murphy Bunting got it.
I'm telling you.
And that will do it for the half, just like you said. So, Bucs had a little momentum at the end of the half, settled for the field goal though after the turnover, and it's still at the break. The Panthers in the lead.
And now, it's time to honor the newest member of the Buccaneers Ring of Honor, Bruce Arians.
Bruce Arians arrived in Tampa January of 2019 with the goal of delivering a second Super Bowl championship for the Tampa Bay area. Just 2 seasons later, he was hoisting the Lombardi Trophy right here on the turf at Raymond James Stadium. No risk it, no biscuit. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the east side of the stadium above the pirate ship as we unveil the 14th member of the Buccaneers Ring of Honor, head coach Bruce Arians.
It is truly an honor to join this group of men, to be in this ring for life. I want to thank players. They did it. You know, I was just a small part. The players did it. I want to thank the fans in the whole city of Tampa, the entire region, for opening your arms to our family and making us so welcome. And let's keep this thing loud and proud, especially the next 30 minutes, all right? Let's get this win and get the playoffs back here at Raymond James Stadium. Thank you so much.
Bruce Arians made his career out of an aggressive offensive approach. And this afternoon, the passing attack is a throwback to the ways of no risk it, no biscuit.
So you said at the beginning of the game, the Bucs not made to come back from big deficits. Obviously, Brady's brought them back a bunch of times late, down by 1 score, but this is dangerous territory for them right now.
Yeah, I'd like to see him go a little up-tempo, go a little no-huddle and establish a little rhythm.
See if they can do it. Brady loading up, going deep. Evans is open. He's got it. In for the touchdown.
I can't cover you, baby! If Tampa Bay ever needed a play here, that was it.
3rd down here. All day. Brady letting it fly. Evans is open again. He's got it. Evans inside the 10 and he scores. I think they're back.
Hey, I'm telling you. Let's throw that off in this side. Like, stop playing.
Panthers drop. Brady going deep. Evans again. He's got it. Number 3.
Entering today, Mike Evans needs 83 yards to surpass 1,000 for the 9th consecutive time. He finishes with 207 and 3 touchdowns.
The whole time I was feeling my hamstring. Right before the play, I was like, let's go. My hamstring. I was like, my hamstring, I got to get it.
Hey, go after the quarterback. This is your time. Go get the quarterback.
2:32 to play. They've got all 3 timeouts. Blitz coming. Picked up. And Darnold hit. Ball is loose. Who's going to get it? Bucs say they've got it. They do.
Sam Darnold just doesn't feel the pressure. Anthony Nelson attacks that throwing hand, and then it becomes a race for the ball. And
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's about yeah.
And now a chance to really put this game away. 2nd and goal, up by 3, division title on the line. Sneak, Brady. Is he in? Waiting for the signal. Touchdown.
Job, baby. Good job, baby. Good job. Ready to go, big dog.
if you're Todd Bowles and you're Tampa, to be able to clinch the division, now you feel much better about your chances hosting a playoff game. As it looks now, they'd be hosting the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey! Back up some. Not you, Sean. Not you, Sean. Back up some. Back up 5 more. Not you. They're going to dump it and try to pitch everything. Make sure you stay home.
I'm not sure he can reach the end zone from here. Try to get into some laterals, maybe.
Just running around, trying to reset. Devin White is flying out. Has to throw it underneath. Going to try the old lateral play. Keep on going backwards. Why not? Hubbard. Hubbard's got some space. Hubbard now laterals back to nowhere. Ball is still loose on the ground. Still loose on the ground, and now there's a scrum, and that's going to be that. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are division winners going to the playoffs.
Hell of a job. Oh, man, hell of a job. I pray to death that you get that. Man, love you to death, man. If you need me, give me a shout. All right? Don't blink. Never blink. That's exactly what we learned this year. Don't blink, you might miss us. Same place we have been.
One at home. One at home. On to the next, baby. Let's go.
Tell the truth, Shane the devil. You know what time it is, man. Put it up there. One for us. Come on.
Hey, job. That's a hell of a job. That's a hell of a job. Every time they count us out, we keep playing us.
What that say? They say champions. Championship defense. Wins offense in the game. Defense will champion. Shout out to the Bucs, NFC South Division champs. It wasn't easy, it wasn't pretty, but we got it done. You see it? Yeah! Let's
go! Can't get the third hat and t-shirt until you get the first one. Right? We got the first one. Although it is nice, we're working on the last one. Right? We need 2 more hat and t-shirts games. Championship, and then the big house. Right? And then the big house.
Yes, sir.
We'll patch up our wounds. We'll get better next week. And I will see you guys on Wednesday!
Let's go. Yo. Hey, way to fight. Way to stay together, man. That's complimented football all around. Offense, y'all picked us up. We held y'all back in special teams. Y'all did a damn good job. Let's go. Hey, winners on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win!